I didn't post a video yesterday for day 10. Oops. I'm gonna blame that because I was only on my computer yesterday for online tutoring, and then I watched 4 episodes of season 4 of Game of Thrones trying to catch up on HBO Now, and HBO Now is pretty awesome for, $15 a month or 14 or whatever it is. But the fact that you can stream it through Apple TV, and I feel better about watching content. And come to think of it, I watch a lot of HBO shows, Game of Thrones, Silicon Valley. I can finally catch up on Veep. Last week tonight, which on Oliver I really like, and so being able to watch the full show instead of just the YouTube clips will be awesome. There's tons of others that I just can't. Oh, Jinx! I can finally watch the Jinx easily. True Detective. I don't know. I feel like I can be finally hip and awesome and cool. Speaking of Game of Thrones, catching up on season 4. Probably not before the new series starts tomorrow, which will be Sunday, but maybe within the next week, being caught up, which will be weird because I've never been caught up on Game of Thrones, so crazy. Season 4 is really intense, and I don't know if I just haven't watched Game of Thrones in a while, but yeah, it's really intense. Really twisted. I think it's just becoming more twisted, and the lines are just getting more blurred. Between episodes last night, I'm like, can we just stop and take like a 5-minute breather? Just need to decompress, get my mind in a happy place again, and then we can continue watching Game of Thrones. That's what I'm currently doing. But I substituted for 2 days in a film studies leadership class, or I mean both classes, not like a combined film studies leadership class. And we watched The Goonies in 3 different periods. So I watched The Goonies for the first time ever, 3 times within about 28 hours. Probably not the best way to be introduced to the Goonies. I thought it was okay. Maybe a little outdated. The rocks that they used in the cave were so fake, and I know that shouldn't bug me, but it kind of bugged me. And also none of the periods do we actually make it to the end of the movie on the second day, so I still have 10 minutes of Goonies I haven't seen. So I still haven't seen the conclusion, which probably is not a fair way to review it then, but I mean, it was good, but I've just been hearing it talked up for so many years, and to finally see it's kind of weird, but I guess I understand the references more, like Truffle Shuffle. Although that was the thing about the Goonies references is that people say these references and you think it's this huge part of the movie, and it's 2 seconds of the movie. It's references are weird. And I guess, the same thing goes with Mean Girls. I've seen Mean Girls. I saw it in theaters when it came out, so who am I to judge? Finally saw the Goonies. It only took, 25 years. And I probably won't watch it for at least another 25 years. Anything else that I've been thinking of recently? This weekend, I'm hoping to finish another chapter revised and send that in by Sunday night. So that's fun. And I just ran 5 miles today on the hills. Hill running sucks, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna make this vlog longer because I missed yesterday. Double it up. Oh, something that's cool. They have a bunch of thing about Hubble being 25 years old this month, and a way I always remember that is that I was born, I think, a week after Hubble was launched or became Hubble in the sky. So I always remember how old Hubble is because it's how old I am. So we're kind of birthday twinsies, except a week apart. But I just think that's really cool because sometimes people are like, how old's Hubble? And I'm like, it's my age. I think that's all for now. Probably should get back to working. And hey, I'm in someone else's house today. It's not my room, it's someone else's house. Yeah. Branching out. I was going to vlog our run, but I just wanted to run and get it over with. And there were a lot of people out on the trail. There were inline skaters on the running trail. I mean, it's cemented, but inline skaters and in bicyclist outfits. So they were intense inline skaters, and they skated by. The Woodward Park Eaton Trail is in the more rich side of town, the north Fresno side, if you will. And they like skate by and they're like swag and like there's fancy inline skates. And I'm just like, rich people. So judgmental. But like, who inline skates and like race inline skates? I feel like they might have been like speed skaters. That's the only thing that makes sense. And even that doesn't make sense because we don't really have like a ice sport community in Fresno. I know we have some hockey teams like that teenagers can like travel around play hockey in, but it's not really an ice sport community. Maybe, and that's coming from like living in Canada for 2.5 years, so weird. The dog is like currently cuddled up in my lap. Come here. Come here. He doesn't want to get up. I'll let the dog say goodbye. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Okay. Okay. Ooh, airplane.